Okay, so I just thought I'd show some of the scrap that I've got in one of my scrap piles here. Actually over there you can see there's a radiator, an old radiator, which I think probably is in good shape. I just need to check it. And then there's other parts, metal pipes which are quite, thick enough to form the internal components of the gasifier. And then there's some plumbing pipes there, various bits and pieces. There's more plumbing pipes under there, but they're just a bit buried. And I'll now take you down to the bottom and show you the other major parts of the gasifier that I'm hoping to use. Again, here's some other bits. This is an old alternator which I found lying in the dirt. So it had been there for a minimum of 8 months, but probably more like a few years. But the cool thing is that it spins, and even more importantly, it's the kind of technology that will marry up with our generator, because I don't know if you can read that, but that says made in Germany. I'm not sure that our generator passes the made in Germany test, but anyway. So there's the connectors. I might convert this to a motor for the fan, purely because it's all inside a metal casing. Although these bolts here are completely rusted shut. I've applied this liberally yesterday and can't budge these things at all, so I might have to cut them. And if I do, then I can convert this to a motor rather than an alternator. But if it works, it might be a better thing to keep it as an alternator and then just put a belt on here and it'll provide alternating current. So that's one bit. Then you've got obviously the main drum, which is there. Some metal sheeting which I can use to build the top that will go. There's another bit of pipe that I can use as the main gasifier component. And here's another almost 2/3 drum, which weirdly enough, I don't know what it was for, but it's already got sort of a top that almost fits on it. So it'll have to have some adaptations, but it's made of metal, and I can probably put some brackets on there. Because remember, the top of the gasifier that we're doing doesn't have to be airtight. So that could be the hopper. This could be the main gasifier thing. Obviously, in order to make that a gasifier, I'd have to cut off the top here, use some of this metal sheeting to make the new top that goes in with the pipe over there. And then those plumbing pipes I showed you are going to have to come out at various points of the whole construction. So that's just some scrap parts that I've got. I'm basically trying to use all sorts of scrap bits to save money and show you that it can be done, hopefully, with stuff you've got lying around, especially if you've got a farm or something like that. If you're a farmer, you probably have a bunch of these things just lying around like I do. You can see a bit of the random mess that we still have to clear up, and I've been here a year and there's still stuff to clear up everywhere. But I'm getting there slowly. Here's more paneling, weird things. So yeah, if you're a farmer and a farm that's been going on for a while, you probably have most of the stuff lying around. And if not, you can probably get most of this quite cheaply, or ask a farmer neighbor or that sort of thing. Sometimes you can just pick up the stuff in a scrap yard for nothing. So that's kind of the idea. And I'll do another update once I've started to build the thing. I've just ordered some things like brazing and stuff like that I'm going to need to weld these things together, because you can't weld, the metal here is quite thin, so you can't really weld it, you have to braze it. I didn't know what brazing was until I started this project. And brazing is basically something where you add a metal of a third metal to seal the two metals that you're doing. So it's a kind of like advanced soldering. It's like soldering for big stuff, basically. So we'll see if I manage to do that, and I've ordered some things to allow me to do that, hopefully. But we're going to learn together as we go. So that's it for now.